Hey there guys and welcome back. We're trying out self-wounding today in the new patch meta. See how it works out. It's actually working out pretty well because there's actually a couple cards that interact with it that I didn't realize. But we'll get right into it and I'll explain those. This one is one of them, Heyman Battle Maiden. Choose a machine or soldier ally and play a copy of it from your deck. Then damage the chosen ally by 1. Well, light longships are machines. Clan Brokvar is a soldier, and the Clan and Crate Greatswords are soldiers, so yeah, she's pretty good in this deck. I mean, she can tutor you out another ship, or she can injure Greatsword, which is a good thing, and bring out another one of those. Then we got 3 light longships, damage the unit to the right by 1, then strengthen self by 2. Every turn to start your turn, repeat the deploy ability. Card's pretty good. Basically, it's going to damage the thing to the right and give itself 2 power, so you're really going to gain 1 value every turn. But it goes really well with the Clan and Crate Greatsword, so that's why this is in here. It's also regressing, which means it's going to go to your graveyard at the end of the round, and when you revive it, it's going to be a 5 power. It's not going to be like 22 power or something. So some versions of this deck actually run Adrenaline Rush, but that leaves you very open to Scorch and Igni, so I mean, if you want to do that and they're not running Scorch or Igni, then yeah, you can easily win rounds that way. Then next we got Clan Brokvar Hunter, 2 of them, also regressing. Whenever a unit adjacent to this one is damaged, strengthen self by 1, deploy damage in unit by 4. So you play him, he's a 10 power. Anytime something injured that's right next to him, he's going to get powered up by 1. So having him out there for 2 rounds of something getting injured, yeah, he's gotten really good value for rounds already. Then we got 3 Clan Crate Greatswords, which are not regressing. Every 2 turns, if this unit is damaged at the start of your turn, reset it and strengthen it by 2. This is the card that goes great in the deck with the light longships, because the light longships will sit there injuring him and boosting themselves up, and then every 2 turns he's going to reset and strengthen himself right back up. So, Clan Crate Greatsword, really good card, and can get pretty out of hand. I mean, it was kind of messed up in the last meta because movement was so huge. Like every deck had movement cards and they could just move your stuff around and totally deny it. But now, movement's not so big for the first part, and the second thing that makes it better actually is Skellige's Weather Clear unit. I called it. I called it. This card was a Weather Clear unit. I was just joking because I wanted one of these so bad. And this one's not so bad. I mean, you clear hazards from the row and move 2 allies to it. This works out really well in this type of deck, and weather is sort of a thing right now because Clear Sky is not so much ran. But her actual effect, even if you're not facing weather, is really good because if they move your stuff around now, you can move it right back and line it back up. So, with her, and that actually helps out a lot. But you gotta be careful because the first unit you choose is going to be to the left, then the second unit you choose is going to be to the right. So you want to choose, like if they split up your light longship and your greatsword, you're going to want to choose the light longship first, then your greatsword, and then they'll line themselves back up and keep doing their little combo. So she's pretty good. Really good weather clear unit. Then we got the Jenge Fret. Damage 2 allies by 1 and strengthen self by 2 for each. Yeah, this guy can get out of hand, especially if you Sigdrifa him, and he's easily brought out with Crashing Crate, who's also going to strengthen him by 3 more. So he comes out, damages 2 things, which you want to damage these greatswords anyway, and then he strengthens himself, and he ends up being really powerful, so really good card. Then we got Igni, destroy all the highest units on the opposite row. That row totals 25 more power. Lots of things running big units right now. Igni has very easy targets, especially against like Consume and stuff. You want an Igni. Like Igniing their Unseen Elder if they're a bit too greedy with him, or if they actually set up their neckers in that final round and they have like 3 13 power neckers, Igni them all away and they most likely won't have as many neckers left. So yeah, he'll help out a little bit with that. And against hand boosting and stuff, there's always something to ping with Igni if the round goes long enough. So good card, and especially running Igni and Coral can be really annoying to the opponent because now you can Igni something really powerful, then you can Coral something really annoying. And we also have Muzzle, so you can steal something that's lower power that's really annoying. So yeah, Skellige's getting really good in the control factor. Then we got, yeah, Coral. She transforms the unit to Jade Figurine, which is just a 2 power unit. But I mean, she's 5 power, so you basically delete, banish something from your opponent's side of the field and gain 3 power over it. So that's why she's really good, and running artifact compression normally is usually not good because you're just giving your opponent 2 power basically if you run the normal artifact compression, but on a 5 power body it's really good. And the only exception is Skeletal because they get boost from playing spells and they can use their leader ability to play it again and gain their value. So yeah, Skellige and Skeletal is pretty much the only decks that run artifact compression. Then we got Wild Boar of the Sea. Every turn at the start of your turn, strengthen the unit to the left by 1 and damage the unit to the right by 1. Deploy, gain 5 armor. Yeah, he's basically a 13 power body, but he's really only 8 power. But his ability is great because, yeah, he goes well in this deck. You're going to keep damaging these guys, strengthening the guy to the left, and yeah, get lots of value out of that. So what can be really good is if you have a Clan and Crate Greatsword to the right of him, a Clan and Crate Greatsword to the left of him, and then a light longship to the left of that Clan and Crate Greatsword, because then the Clan and Crate Greatsword is going to get strengthened by 4 every 2 turns, and yeah, when you revive him, he's going to be a huge body. Then we got Donner and Hinder, your lock unit. Toggle units lock, move a bronze unit from your opponent's graveyard to your graveyard. Kind of cool because you can revive bronze units, so I mean, if they have a really good bronze unit, then yeah, you can steal it and revive it, but he's a lock unit, so I usually always like to run lock units because there's always something worth locking, and yeah, you can feel the hurt when you're running a lock, when your opponent's running a lock unit and you're not, because they just lock something yours, well, that you're like, oh, that sucks, I can't lock your main combo, but yeah, he also helps you unlock your stuff if they lock it. Then we got 3 Priests of Freya, doomed, resurrect a bronze unit. Doomed just means, yeah, you can't, when she goes to the graveyard, she's going to get banished, unless you discard her. But, resurrect a bronze unit, yeah. Resurrect, Clan, Great Swords, and Light Longships, they're really good cards, so, in this type of deck. So resurrecting them, really good, keep that combo going. Then we got Grimace, Spawn Impenetrable Fog, Clear Skies, or Blood Curdling Roar. Clear Skies, pretty cool. With weather the way it is now, fog, yeah. But Blood Curdling Roar is really good because you have Priests of Freya, so on him with Blood Curdling Roar, that's basically a 13 power play, which is alright. But it goes well with Restore because it makes that 13 power play into an 18 power play the next time. So he's an alright card. It's nice to have that backup Clear Skies for those people trying to be tricky with weather. Then we got Sigdrifa, resurrect a bronze or silver unit. Yeah, you can resurrect Clan Crate Greatswords, but I mean, Djenge is a way better target. If they have an artifact or compression, like you're not facing Skeletal or another Skellige Coral, then Djenge is really good to resurrect because you can redeploy his ability. He's not regressing, so you're going to be able to bring him out with whatever power he's at. Like if he comes out, he's going to be 17, and then you're going to resurrect a 17 power who's also going to get strengthened by 4 more, and yeah, he's going to be 21 when you resurrect him. So I'll add that to the Sigdrifa, and that's a 24 power play. I mean, that's hard to beat. Then we got Restore, return a bronze or silver Skellige unit from your graveyard to your hand and set its base power to 8, then play a card from your hand. It got hotfixed from 10, thankfully, so it's not as busted as it was, because all they did before, yeah, they stopped the little Dorangary combo, but yeah, it really helped them against Speletal because Speletal can't steal this from them anymore and resurrect one of their units, because it has to be a Skellige unit. So now that it's 8 power, it's more fair. It's still a good card. Then we got Muzzle, move a bronze or silver enemy with 8 or power less to the opposite row. Yeah, if they steal your Clan Greatsword with Muzzle, you steal it right back. And this is basically how the game's becoming, like I thought it would if Muzzle became too popular, is you either steal their unit and they steal it back, or they steal your unit and you steal it back. But I mean, you don't run Muzzle, then yeah, it's going to hurt when they steal their unit, because it's a really good card. Then we got Uldiark, doomed, look at the top 2 cards from your deck, draw 1 and discard the other. He's a pretty good disloyal unit. I mean, he doesn't fit so well in this. He fits really well in other Skellige decks. He's 12 power on the higher end. So, but drawing 1 and discarding the other, I mean, you have ways to resurrect what you discard, so it's not so bad that you're discarding it. I mean, if you get like a Clan Crate Greatsword And the Priest of Freya, yeah, you can discard the Clan Crate Greatsword and just resurrect him with Priest of Freya anyway. So he's alright. But that's about it for the deck profile. And we'll get in a couple games and we'll see if we can keep rocking with this deck. I'll see you guys there. Alright, here we go, game 1. Looks like Francisca, so most likely tempo hand buffing. Since they don't tend to run the one that I made. They run that other one that everyone's the same, so you know what to expect with this. The Jenge Fret will throw him back, because we can just pull him out. These 2 light longships pretty nice, and this guy's not too bad. Igni will be nice. We have a Battle Maiden to bring out another great sword. I mean, I guess I'll try throwing back one Priest of Freya. Ooh, wow. Hand buff. They don't use movement units, really. So I guess we could throw her back. Coral. There we go. Kind of hoping for my muzzle, because we know what's going to happen here. This is now a deploy ability, too, so this is really good with him. We're going to play this guy, he's going to play muzzle, and we're not going to have muzzle take it back. That part's going to suck, but we'll be able to play another one after that. Maybe you didn't start with that. I mean, I always assume the worst in this game. Oh, it's just him. Okay. So, we'll play another one. Okay, he's gonna start up his hand buffing. We're gonna play our long ship. Damage it by 1, strengthen that up. Oh wow, he's running her too. That's pretty crazy. I mean, I can bring out another one and then play, what's his face? Is he going for muzzle? Dejenge. Well, I'm definitely gonna injure him before that muzzle comes out, and I'm gonna bring out my other one.
When the white frost comes, do not
Oh no, not muzzle.
the yellow
Okay.
snow.
Had me a bit worried. Guess he doesn't run muzzle at all.
Humans to the sea!
Well, that's gonna reset now, so we are gonna use Crashing Crate, play Dejenge, injure both these guys, and get a pretty big tempo boost here. Because that guy's gonna reset anyway. I might resurrect a longship, I don't know. Might not be worth it yet. Because I can just use this res to resurrect the nice Clan Crate Greatsword next turn. Well, we're already tied. No good Igni target yet, or Coral, really. Because most of his stuff is in his hand that's all buffed up. We're gonna play this guy, and we're gonna do 4 damage to this one. Because I have a feeling he's going to move some stuff around. Now, I'd like to negate that as much as I can, especially if it's a Zoltan. Oh, he's just going to pass? Cool. Well, we won the first round. And he got to reset one more time, so he's up to a 13. That's pretty good. We need like one more Priest of Freya or one more light long ship. Keep the combo going in the next round. Restore? That'll work. And a Priest of Freya, okay. This is where his big buffed units are going to come out, so I think holding on to Igni. His hand might be actually... Yeah, we'll keep this hand.
Alright,
we'll play Priest of Freya, bring out our biggest one, 13 power. Oh, he's still buffing something up. You wanna know what? I'm gonna restore out that ship, I think. Because if he pings this off, with whatever he buffed up in his hand, he probably has like a huge Battle Maiden in his hand. And I want to save my Priest of Freya to revive it after he kills this thing off.
Swords I smile at, weapons laugh to scorn.
Okay. Well, he didn't kill that one off, so that's good. We'll use another
Bow
Priest
before
Freya.
modern Freya.
Bring that ship back out. Yeah, it is regressing, so... Alright. You got another Dalblithana Sword Maiden?
Peace with humans? I buy that.
He has one of those, though. That's 20 on that row. If he plays one more thing on that row, I'm gonna have such a good Igni.
Truly?
And Blood Curling Roar, one of these. Play out a bear. Only reason why I'm not artifact pressing that 10 power unit is because I know if he has one more, I'll be able to get a 30 power Igni. Oh, you wanna know what? I'm really scared of that card. If that's a Morven, looks like it was. Now we won't get the 7 power from that because it's never gonna flip over because I never played a unit. Because that would have just killed off my Igni or my Coral. Overdose? Alright. He's gonna have to go down to 1 card.
You'll be fine.
It looks like he's trying to resurrect a spell. Blood Curdling Roar. That's why you have to be careful with that card. Morven, because if you play it when you're behind and your opponent passes, then it's never going to flip. You just basically wasted a card. Yep. Now hopefully we get a revive or something. A revive card. Oh, this sucks because Igni's like, oh, actually, We already have card advantage. You want what? We're gonna... We'll keep it. Going for the riskiest play now. You can always artifact compression it, but... I was gonna say I could set myself up for an Igni with it. That's just why I didn't want to get rid of my Igni either, but... He just passed? Really? Okay, he just passed. So we... Well, this sucks, because I don't know if I could have won, but I want to give you the tie, because I think that's what you're going for. Whatever. That was pretty anticlimactic. Pretty sure we had that anyway. That's game 1, guys, and we'll get into game 2, and I'll see you guys there. Alright, here we go, game 2. Rover Hoog. This might be the new... Well, it's sort of the... It's more of the same old tempo movement ones. This... Yeah, these 2 cards are really going to be helpful. Coral's nice. Drifta's nice. This whole hand is actually really nice. I mean, the muzzle part, not having muzzle sucks. Was it worth throwing back a Brokvar Hunter for a muzzle? To try to get a muzzle. Ooh. Alright. Honor and Hinder. Lock unit good enough. I'm not throwing that back too. If he has muzzle, that's just gonna suck.
Dance of death! Ha! Ha!
Alright, there's some
I once lopped off 3
elves.
heads with 1 blow.
It's probably, yeah, this is movement, so these Flaminicas are gonna be really nice.
I've never run from no one.
Okay, he's gonna strengthen everything up. Now, when he returns this to our hand, it's actually gonna stay at a 7 power because it's strengthened and not yeah, boosted. Because if he uses Milva, but it looks like not. Oh, he's just gonna kill it off. Well, that's a problem. We don't have a resurrecting unit, I just realized. Not really. We can play Wild Boar of the Sea. And then move another skellige unit over there. Bring out Donner and Hinder. Get a lot of point value off that.
Ever had your kneecaps broken?
Yeah, cool. Well, he just ate that for us. We're gonna play this one here. Start strengthening that one up for the revive. Then we're gonna play Djenge. Might use a movement dwarf right here.
Ever had your kneecaps broken?
Oh no. Might as well damage our ship, because I mean that thing's gonna reset anyway. Or not. Not sure why he's damaging the units that don't matter, but I'll take it. Play Crashing Crate.
For Skellige's glory!
And we'll bring out Djenge Fret.
Dead or alive?
Do that damage to these two guys. Might actually do it to the armor guy. Could he run Arachis Venom? No. Why would he run Arachis Venom? If he runs Arachis Venom, that's going to be really bad. But it's not monsters, so they don't run a bio. Yeah, I could use my Sugdrift to get out the light longship, but it's not worth it.
wee hint. Don't need you this.
Oh, you got some pretty good hits that time. Oh, wow, he's not using movement stuff though. That's surprising. Can I keep up with his tempo without using my Sugdrift? Probably. Slock unit against this type of deck is going to be pretty useless. And I held on to these. He's not even running movement dwarfs.
The time for black.
I guess we'll damage this one. Bring out another one.
On plate!
Then he'll reset, strengthen up. It'll damage that one. Yeah. If I need to resurrect my light longship with Sugdrift, I will. Wow. That's a pretty strong one. Oh, both those guys are going to reset. Yeah, let's pull off some movement shenanigans. Since those guys are going to reset, we'll play her, move this one down here and this one down here, so he hurts him again. Might as well use the card since I have it. Alright, there's pass, so it looks like we get to take round one without using our Sugdrift. Ooh. The tie, though. Should I go for the tie or the win? Did I go first? No, he went first, so I'd be going first the next round anyway, so no, I don't want to tie.
Nature's a fickle beast.
I just misplaced that. I guess we'll move these two, whatever. Because I was going to get them strengthened up by one more, but that's okay. Now we just need, like, Priestess of Freya's to take this pretty easily. Might even dry pass him. Muzzle. Priest of Freya, cool. Donner and Hinder will go back, because lock unit against this deck doesn't run anything worth locking now that I think about it. Restore. Very nice. Very, very nice. Alright.
We
Priest of
serve
Freya.
her who is virgin, mother, and crone.
Bring out our 15 power unit. If he plays that 7 power unit with resilience, we're going to muzzle it.
A wee hint.
Oh, cool. Thank you. You injured him for me. Ooh. Nah, I'll definitely restore out the light longship. Could have done a battle cleric if I actually had something worth hitting with her, but I don't. You should have that 7 power resilience unit. Must be not, considering he hasn't used it. He's running bombarders, and that's like such a bad card against our type of deck. Oh, that's so good. Well, first let's Sigdrifa.
Watch us and keep us.
Bring back out to Jenge. We'll put him here. I mean, it doesn't really matter where. He might run Igni. But that was a 23 power play, so that's really good. Waiting for him to play his resilience unit.
Look what the werecat dragged in.
How much is that? That bomb's gonna do 4 damage. Alright. I guess we'll drop the coral, hit this 9 power. Because the longer this round goes, the better for us.
Let's get this over with.
Ooh. Thankfully we'll be able to restore that. Now, if I take something from his middle row, 612, it's going to be a 12 power. So yeah, he's going to have to use his leader ability or that last card on us. So I'll take this. Just keep that light longship boosting up. Now we're 21 points ahead. 22 technically because of how our light longship's going to act. So he needs 23 points. 23 points with his leader ability is possible with Grover Hoog. But actually he already used his 3 power unit, so I don't think it will be. No, that's not enough. He's going to have to go down to no cards too.
Don't leave me here.
Oh, he actually had stuff to resurrect. Ooh, a 3 power Hattori with a Dwarven Agitator?
Attack!
That's really cool. You wouldn't even need to boost him. Bravo to you, sir. That's a good idea. Huh. Learn something new all the time. Let's see, Priest of Freya. We got this. We'll keep Priest of Freya. I mean, unless that's a Morven. Does that suck? Okay, cool.
Modern Freyr is patient, but she
And we'll
brooks
bring
no
out our
insult.
17 power Clan Crate. Was that even our highest one? No. Alright, well that's game 2, guys. So, that one went really well too. I mean, it's 2 people not running muzzle. What the heck's going on? Oh, like even with that, like I stole a 6 power vanilla unit basically, and it really helped us out. So yeah, muzzle's just great. Like I'm just so happy I haven't had one of my Clan Crate Greatswords muzzled yet, but we'll get into the last game now, and I'll see you guys there. Alright, game 3, another Brover Hoog. Oh, he's got his premium. He must really like that card. That faction, at least. That's what I do with all the leaders that I really like. I'll make them premium. I only have 2 leaders premium. Unseen Elder and Francesca. Oh, what is this? We're starting out with all 3 of these guys in every hand. This is probably movement, though, this time. We know Dejenge, we don't want him. Downer and Hinder, not going to be very useful. Battle Maiden, that's pretty good. Restore. Priest of Freya or some would be nice, but if I throw this back and I don't see one, Or muzzle. Okay, give me muzzle or priest. You know, one of these times not starting with muzzle is going to be very bad. With this deck, it just really sucks, especially when you only got one clan crate greatsword. He runs that guy. Well, honor and hinder would have been cool. Muzzle?
Maybe relax the heat
Nope.
while I'm at it.
Maybe it is muzzle, because he knows we're going to play light longship next. Which means he can technically steal a 9 power unit instead of a 8.
Sure, no problem.
Oh no. He's going with killing it. It's a 7 power. I'm gonna restore it out. You wanna what? The game doesn't want to start us with Priest of Freya, we'll just restore them. And then I'll play Battle Maiden to get out another one before he kills it again. That might have been a bad play. Just because I could have restored Grimace, but I need to get him strengthened up. And one of my big combos is Jenge with 2 of these guys out, so I need 2 of them. Dwarven Agitator? Yep. Alright, well, we'll injure him. Bring out another one. Put it up here. Then probably set up another light long chip than the Jenge. I mean, we can stop his movement once. This has to be moving dwarfs this time, right?
To stop this war.
No, he's going disloyal units, that way it's like he went first. Well, that's fine. Probably won't make such a big power play as the Jenge yet. They might just pass right after this. Yep. There's the pass. And we'll take round 1. Could have thrown Dwarven Agitator out there, but I didn't really think he was going to pass. We were pretty close. Why did he give me such an easy round 1? Muzzle, yay! Priest of Freya, now I need Priest of Freya. Please. Thank you. Okay. So, now they used up his Esco, let's bring out our strongest one, which was 10 power. Alright. We'll set up Wild Boar of the Sea.
Show me the coin or sod off.
Hey, I like that card. That's a fancy card you got there with a nice ability. Thank you. That's why I'm always afraid of the muzzle.
A wee hint. Don't jiggle this.
Oh, you boosted up my guy for me. Cool. Well, we'll keep the strengthening going on this guy.
Show me the coin or sod off.
That's his second one. I mean, that's the last one he could have. I should probably just coral it.
I can do a great deal more for you.
There. Now there goes a lot of his tempo. He ran 3 of those. That's crazy. I haven't seen anybody run 3 of those. They usually run 1 or 2.
Get the move on, lads. Look alive.
Another one? That boosts him up to a 5, so that's pretty good for us. We're gonna play Crash and Crate on this row so he stops those shenanigans. We'll play the Jenge. We'll injure him, and we'll injure, guess, our ship. Then we'll set up our clan Brokefar.
Look what the werecat dragged in.
Ooh, there's a good blood-curdling roar target, never mind. I like it when they play that card against me.
Have
At least when I have Grimace. When I don't have Grimace, it kind of sucks. Or like a consume unit or something. We'll transform that. Some more protection on top row, or go down to this middle row. I'll just do the top row. Because I don't want to put him on the bottom row, because we know he runs bombers, and he's not running movement for some reason.
Had your kneecaps broken.
Movement's a lot better. Well, it hit our guy who's going to heal anyway, so that's pretty cool. As long as it keeps doing that. And we'll set this guy up here so he starts boosting too. Kill off his leader. And they'll probably save these last two cards for the last round. Oh wait. Move 2 allies, it has to be 2. No, we'll just pass here. I was thinking about moving that, but then I have to move it anyway, and then he's going to play more bombers, and that's just going to set him up better for bombers. Could have negated the damage on that a little bit. Might not even be able to come back at this point. 2 more cards, you're going to need a decent amount of power still. Oh, the marigolds. And the marigolds wasn't even enough, because 2 of those are golds. And marigolds doesn't affect golds. He's going to reset, and he's going to lose a lot of the damage he just did to that thing. Yeah. So, stealing his unit there, really good. We just 2-0'd him with 2 cards left in our hand. Woo! The power of Muzzle and Coral. And the Igni combo, Jesus. Well, that's game 3, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Self-wounding, really cool again, because movement is not like so meta anymore where you can't run it anymore. And even if you do face some movement, you got some movement cards of your own now with Skellige, movement, and Clear Skies, which is a great combo in 1 card, because that takes care of 2 problems with 1 stone. So that's about it for the deck, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, have a good one.